Now today we are having a short discussion on casting a wide net for a great catch through the Richard campaign. Pastor, thank you. We are also fired up. We are ready to go, and we are doing much, much more than ever before. Now, over here, I have an esteemed set of panelists to do justice to this topic. And to my far right, I have Pastor Daniel Mahen, and he's a Rhapsody Evangelistic Outreach Network minister, and also a Rhapsody of Reality translator in the Tamil language. So, Pastor Daniel, you're welcome.
Thank you, Pastor.
Now, Pastor Daniel, you are a Rion minister. Can you tell us what the impact of Rhapsody of Realities has been with you, your ministry?
Thank you, Pastor. First of all, I thank Pastor Chris. He's my spiritual father, teacher, and everything to me. And also I thank my Pastor Obi, my zonal pastor. And the Rhapsody of Realities is everything to me. Last 7 years I've been reading regularly. And I'm telling you, I come from Tamil background, which is around 76 million, especially South India and Sri Lanka and all over the world we are. But the Christianity in Tamil world is not up to the mark, or I would say rather religious cliche they are living in. But when I read, when I listen to Pastor Chris, Rhapsody of Realities is a real hope to our nations. And we come to know but we are not just obeying the word of God. We are doing the word of God. We are one with God. The greater one is dwelling in you. The Christ is in you, the hope of glory. These type of messages, epignosis actually, is just I come to know. And thank to Pastor Obi, and we are imparting what the Rhapsody of Reality is teaching us to our nations. And so many testimonies. I could say over 300 people I could have led into Christ through the Rhapsody of Realities. And over 300 people, you have led over 300 people to Christ using the Rhapsody of Realities.
Yes.
And the knowledge it has imparted to me, I'm a new creation. I mean, so many things. I don't have much time. And it's completely changed. As Jesus is, so you are in this world. It's never been learned in our community or in our Tamil Christianity. But this is a new chapter, and I mean, within 6 months, I have opened 2 churches, and using everything, the Rhapsody of Realities. That's our source. That's actually living water, rivers of living water is just gushing out from the Rhapsody of Realities.
Fantastic.
I could feel the pulse of, heart pulse of Pastor Chris through these Rhapsody of Realities. And I thank you all, and thank you, Pastor Chris, and thank God. Amen. For the Rhapsody of Realities.
So
it's a messenger angel, and it's doing miracles after miracles.
It has been a useful tool to you and to your ministry.
Absolutely.
Now, Pastor Daniel, one last word on Rhapsody of Realities.
Rhapsody of Realities is the answer to the world problem.
Answer to the world problems. It's a solution bringer.
Exactly. And especially in our nation, which is I have very burdened, the Tamil people. This is that's why I'm translating almost every day. And in my church, whoever comes, I give my translations. And that is a solid foundation. Our church is growing into glory upon glory.
Amen.
So many preachers, so many miracles. I give all to my Pastor Chris and his messenger angel, Rhapsody of Realities. Thank you, sir.
So it's a Rhapsody of Reality is a
messenger angel.
It's a solution bringer.
Exactly.
Okay,
Praise
thank you. Solution to the world.
Hallelujah.
To the world problems. Some people think that is impossible in Europe, but Europe is changing. The light of the gospel is shining. The messenger angel is bringing this message into every nation in Europe. Now, over to you, Pastor Obi. What has been the impact of this Richard campaigns that we have had in Europe and United Kingdom?
Thank you, sir. I think my story is similar to Pastor Tony's, really. The Rhapsody of Reality is a messenger angel. So wherever it goes, angels go with it. And that is the reason why the impact will always be mighty. we went to Slovakia in 2016, 51 of us, and we went to just distribute Rhapsodies. It was a reach out campaign, but we also wanted to start a church at the end of the campaign. So we went for 7 days, and when we got to the airport, we won a lady, and she was very intrigued by what we had come to do, and she asked me a question. She said, how do you think that you can come to a nation that does not speak English, because they don't speak English, and you don't speak the language, and you're planning to start a church in 7 days? And I said, because of this book. And we distributed the Rhapsodies, and we started a church. We had a Super Sunday. On the Sunday, we arrived on Monday. On the Sunday, we had a Super Sunday, and we had 41 people. And out of those 41, 10 got saved, and the church started. And that's because there's an angel that goes with the Rhapsody. And anytime you do that, whatever the reach out campaign is what it is, reaching out. And so it will always produce. We did the same thing in Czech Republic in 2018. We went with 75 people, and we went for 6 days this time. Same kind of thing. We had the Rhapsody. And after 6 days, we had a Super Sunday, and we had 54 first-timers, and the church began. Wow. So that's in Europe. In UK, obviously, with the reach-out campaigns, we have started churches, many churches, actually. Wow. And one of the things that we started to look at was languages. We noticed that whenever we go out to town with the Rhapsody of Realities, have many people that come and ask for different translations. Nice. And so one of the things we want to do this year is to have targeted reach-out campaigns in the UK, targeting specific groups, ethnic groups, in their languages. And that's something that we've planned to do.
Brilliant. So what you are saying is that the Rhapsody of Realities has been a limit breaker. It's an access. It provides access everywhere that we go.
Yes, it does, because you just think about going to a place where you don't speak the language.
That's right.
And yet you get so many people saved with the book. We don't speak the language, but they're getting born again using it. It's because there's something very special. It's not just a book. There's an angel that goes with it that makes it possible to do so.
So Rhapsody of Reality is not just an idea. It's not just a good idea. It's actually God's idea. Yes, and that's the reason why it works.
It's the time to act on what we believe. There's no limit to what we can achieve, 'cause grace is available. See, you called me. You called me by your name, and I say yes. And I say yes. You gave me your mandate. I say yes. And I say yes. No stopping. I say yes, I'm already on the move. I say yes, you gave me your mandate. And I say yes, with the messenger angel. I say yes, no limitations at all. I say yes, I'm already on the move. Oh Lord, yes I say yes. Saving power and your eternal plan for all mankind. You called me by your name, and I say yes. You gave me your mandate. No stopping us now. I say yes. I'm already on the move. The man and the mission. You gave us a mandate. And I say yes, with the messenger and Rhapsody of Reality. No stopping.